Morning and welcome to Sparks. You know, there's a myth amongst Christians that often people say, God will not put on me more than I can bear. Let me debunk that myth right now with the life of the Apostle Paul. In 2 Corinthians, Paul writes, "We don't want you to be unaware, brothers and sisters, of our affliction. We were completely overwhelmed beyond our strength, so that we even despaired of life itself." That's 2 Corinthians 1, verse 8. Now, if ever there was a hopeless situation, the Apostle Paul knew about it. And in fact, he followed God's leading straight into the places of despair, but he kept trusting God. The Apostle Paul knew that a life of service to our King does not guarantee a life without difficulties, without sorrows, without sacrifices. In fact, typically the opposite is true. God sometimes allows situations in your life that appear hopeless because He's trying to direct your focus back towards Him. You may feel like giving up right now. You may feel like you can't fix the situation you're in. But this is not a tragedy, it's a great opportunity for you to trust God. Paul reveals a key principle. He says this in his next statement in verse 9. "We felt that we had received the sentence of death, so that we would not trust in ourselves, but in God who raises the dead. We have put our hope in Him." So in order to take Paul deeper in his faith, God put him through some really tough, difficult situations. Why? So that Paul could learn to trust God even more than he'd been doing thus far. Is God being mean to do that to people? No. He's being very loving because he is helping Paul to develop the skills and the discipline that he needs to be an even greater servant of Christ. So if life is frustrating and difficult at the moment, this is your opportunity to seek Him. Don't be ashamed of the pain and despair that you feel, but like Paul, Paul felt it as well, but never deny your emotions, but simply turn them Godward. Yes, I'm down, but I believe God can rescue me from whatever situation I am facing. If Paul can do it, he was still a human being, as are you and I, so we can do it as well. So whatever you're going through today, turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in His wonderful face, and the things of earth grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. So God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.